Wednesday on FNC's Hannity, Representative James Comer, Republican Kentucky, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, discussed the prospects of FBI Director Christopher Wray facing a contempt citation from Congress. Wray's agency, according to Comer, is stonewalling his committee's probe into the Biden family's finances. Partial transcript as follows. Hannity, all right. So that means now that you will move forward with contempt charges against the FBI director. Tell us what that will look like because, let's say he comes in. I would doubt that he may just not show up, or if he just would the FBI director plead the fifth on an issue? And doesn't Congress, especially your committee above all others, have oversight, that is your job to have oversight? Comer, it's our job. That's what this committee does. That's what this committee was created to do. We have oversight over the federal government. But for some reason, the FBI thinks they're immune to oversight. Look, the Durham report proved that the FBI has lots of issues. We brought that up. Senator Grassley and I reminded Director Wray that the Durham report was devastating to the credibility of the FBI, and his response was that all happened before he became FBI director. So, look, all we want is this form, and it's not classified. They can redact the name of the informant, I'm fine with that. I would have redacted it if I had the document, without that reduction. Let's protect the human informant, I agree with that. We should always protect the human informant. Hannity, I want to be very clear. You believe in the credibility of this whistleblower? Comer, absolutely. Hannity, you believe that the allegation that Joe Biden as vice president received money for his family or family enterprise in exchange for specific acts that he took as the vice president of our country? You believe that is a credible charge and allegation made by a credible witness-blower, Ph? Comer, it's so hard to believe, Sean. I wouldn't have believed it had I not seen the bank records, have I not seen the LL companies that the Biden family created to launder money that was being received from foreign nationals after Joe Biden left the country with foreign aid checks. So if there's a pattern here that would suggest this is a credible allegation. Now, I went through this at Treasury just a few months ago. They said, oh, you don't need access to these suspicious activity reports, these bank violations at the Biden. You're never going to find anything there. That's what Janet Yellen kept saying. We finally got in there, and guess what we found, Sean? We found that Joe Biden lied when he said his family never took money from China. We found that Joe Biden actually did, and his family did receive payments while he was vice president, and we found 5 new Biden family members that were in on the input peddling team. So that was a very productive trip to the Treasury, even though they said we wouldn't find anything. I think we'll find this same sort of evidence with the FBI documents. Hannity, and Director Wray, to be clear, will now face contempt of Congress. Comer, unless he produces this document like we asked, this unclassified document by Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever we have the markup.